Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans! Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and we are in the middle of UK Wrestling Month. And I've had so many awesome, over the 4 years of Dudes at Ringside, of talented wrestlers from the UK. I have a young lady that's with me right now she's absolutely blazing a trail for herself. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the one and only Roksie. Welcome, Roksie.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, Roksie, my first question for you is, when did you get into wrestling?
I did in February 2022. It's kind of funny because the only reason I went is because my cousin was saying how she gets really bored at the show. So I kind of was like, oh, I'll go entertain you. And I sat there and I was like, how is this boring? I was like, can I join? And they were like, we've got a kids class. It was perfect, really. I just like saw it and I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. And I was blown away.
Wow. Awesome. So, do you remember the first match you saw that you knew that this is for you?
I'm pretty sure it was UK Hooligans versus Street Fighters, but I'm not 100% sure. I know it was UK Hooligans though, and I think it was Street Fighters.
Awesome. So you train under the WAW and besides Bellatrix, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what does it feel like? What was it like the first time you walked through the doors of that training facility?
Very nerve-wracking.
So do you remember some of the first few trainings you had to go to? Like, what was the first few things you had to do?
I remember my first training session, I had to kind of like go to the side and like do bumps on like mats and stuff, and it was actually Princess that helped me do those first initial bumps. So she has been there through a lot of my journey, from my first bumps to like matches now and stuff. So
awesome. So you could say Princess has been training you to become a better wrestler.
Yeah, I remember she was like one of the first people to train me, and now we're training together, so it's quite nice to like go from that to that, you know.
Awesome. So let's fast a little bit farther, Roksie. What was it like to be in a match, your very first match?
I remember my first match, I was so nervous. I was shaking the whole time and like I kept forgetting stuff, but then at the end of it I was like, oh, I did so bad. And then you watch clips back and it's like, that wasn't too bad. And then it's like just makes you so excited for next time, because you're like, if I just go confident, I know I can do so much better, you know?
Yeah. So let's go a little bit farther in. You have something to show off to my Ringside crew, my American fans, something really pretty and shiny that's been on the podcast multiple times. That beautiful WAW/Bellatrix championship belt. So let's go into it. When you what was going through your mind and your soul when you first knew that you were competing for that belt?
I was like, so obviously me and my friend Scarlett, we were going through the match and stuff, and then obviously cards got announced, and I was like, it just didn't feel real. And then I won it, and I was like, it still doesn't feel real. And then I woke up the next day and I was like, I've got a belt. It's like, it just like realization didn't hit, because it felt so like such a dream, you know?
Have you sat back and looked online of how many like legendary women have actually held that belt?
Quite often, because obviously I've just left school, so when I'd be in like a tech lesson, I'd go on to like Cage Match Pro and just be like, me and my friends would be looking at like who held the belt when they lost it and like all the matches and all stuff like that. And it's actually really interesting just seeing like everyone and who they'd done it to and like against and all this and that.
Awesome. Do you have any wrestlers that you would like to wrestle for that belt that have not been to Bellatrix yet?
For this belt,
Yes, that beautiful belt.
I can't really think off the top of my head, but there are so many like talented people that definitely have the belt coming their way.
Awesome. Um, on the day of a show,
Yeah.
what is like your normal like schedule like? Do you like get up earlier? Do you like get up at a normal time?
Normally, it'll be on a training day, so we'll go to training like 10 to 4. And because I live local, I'll go home and then I'll come back about an hour before show starts, set up chairs, get told what matches, then do my hair and makeup and like talk to my friends, and we like go out and perform. It's all like a load of fun, I think. Obviously, it's work, like at the same time it's work, but it's like our enjoyment, it's not like too heavy on the brain at times. Like, obviously, a lot of times it'll be like, oh, I'm so stressed about this match, but then you get in the ring and you're like, I'm having so much fun. Why was I stressing?
Before we go, Roxy, if there was any kids that wanted to get into the business like you did, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Go for it. Just, I would say, just like go for it. Like, watch loads of matches and like think of like what kind of wrestler you want to be, because it's so easy to be like, I want to be like Bianca Belair or Saraya Knight, but you need to be like yourself. Like, obviously, like taking bits from other people to like curate your own thing and perfect your basics. Like, I think your bumps and ropes and exits, you just need them basics down to a T, and then the world is your oyster, really.
Awesome. Roxy, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
Please tell all your wrestling friends about Dudes at Ringside. Definitely go. If my fans want to follow you on social media, Roxy, how can they find you?
I just have a wrestling at the minute, and it's roksie.wrestles. It's just simple Roksie.wrestles.
Awesome. Roxy, thank you again, and
Thank you for
congratulations
having
on
me
your
on.
championship. I'm so honored to have that belt back on Dudes at Ringside again. I'm Joe Panther the Third.
Roksie.
Yes. Don't forget to hold your belt up, Roxy. We're about to go out, and we will catch you in the next one.